So do you want to learn what your preschooler really needs to learn before going to kindergarten? Well, today we're going to talk to my friend Maggie, who has experience teaching in an elementary school, and we're going to learn all about it. Ready? Let's go.
Hi, I'm Jordan Ashley, and welcome to our most magical homeschool on earth. We're a family that loves Jesus, Disney, and exploring the world around us. On our channel, we share how we homeschool at home, at Disney World, and on our adventures. I also talk about how I work from home, which has given us a lot of freedom to enjoy things that we love. And hopefully, I can give you the tools to do the same. I hope you join our community because my goal on this channel is that you feel encouraged and inspired on your family's adventure, and that I can give you some ideas and learning resources to make it a little bit easier for you. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on a video.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the most magical homeschool on earth. My name is Jordan Ashley. If it's your first time here, I am so thankful. Welcome. I'm here with my friend Maggie, who has experience teaching in an elementary school. Maggie, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Maggie. I have had experience in elementary school education, and a little bit about myself. I went to school at Johnson University in Kissimmee, Florida, and I have a bachelor's degree in elementary education. I taught at a school, Palmetto Elementary School in Orlando, and I taught kindergarten for 2 years there. And currently I'm just making some career choices of my own and deciding kind of if I want to continue teaching or take another route. But I have done private tutoring as well, and my main focus is elementary school kids. So I've taught between kindergarten and 5th grade.
I'm so excited that we get to talk. So Maggie has been a joy in my life, and she's just full of bubbly energy that I love, and I am so excited because she's so good with my kids. Okay, so if you don't know anything about our family, we have a 3-year-old who is just starting preschool and a baby who will eventually be joining her one day. I anticipate that might be the same for a lot of our community out there with the most magical homeschool. So Maggie, can you tell us a little bit about kids developmentally at this age? What should we know?
Okay, so I think the most important thing to know at this age is that kids are just, as I say it, they are a blank canvas. This is the time where you get to teach what you think as whatever your family's values and morals are. Like, this is your time to really paint that canvas and teach them what you would want them to know. And what I think is most important is that all kids learn differently at a different pace. So something that works for, maybe one of her kids may not work for the other kid, and that's okay. So if your kids don't learn the exact same way as another child, that's a good thing. That gives you a chance to really be creative with your lesson.
I love that, Maggie. I just love the fact that every kid is different, and for us, for homeschool, that is exciting because I can hopefully tailor what we do for each kid easily. At least that's my hope. That's my anticipation. So we'll see. But I'm wondering, as a person who has experience teaching younger kids, what is your favorite thing about kids at this age?
My favorite thing about this age, especially kindergarten, because that's what I have most experience in, is the excitement they have for learning. They are so excited to learn whatever it is that you're teaching them. And that's what's so fun about this age group is you can make it fun, you can make it creative. What I love to do, and what I did in my classroom a lot, was do something that your kids like or enjoy. So if your child loves dinosaurs, if your child loves rainbows, if your child loves a certain kind of candy, make that and incorporate that into your lesson so that they're excited to learn about it. And what I'm talking about is, let's say for example, your child loves Skittles, or your child, and that doesn't mean don't give your children too much sugar. Let's say healthy fruit snacks. Okay, so if your child loves healthy fruit snacks, incorporate into using it for counting or using it for different colors. So maybe you're trying to teach your children colors. Have them separate them into separate groups so that they start understanding the word, maybe sorting or categories. You can use that honestly in multiple lessons. So math, reading, English skills, things like that, just to get them used to using different vocabulary. And again, it's just a fun and exciting way to do it. And then afterwards, they can get a snack with it as well. So
Can I learn like that?
of course, we all can learn with food.
Oh, yes, I love that. That's great. That's one of my favorite things about them too, at least so far with my kiddos. Okay, so Maggie, I know that this is a hard question to quantify or actually answer in like a definite way. What does a preschooler need to learn, or what would be ideal for a preschooler to learn before reaching the kindergarten classroom, if they're going to a classroom?
Okay. First off, I think it's really important for them to be at least introduced to the alphabet, even just singing the ABC song, watching ABC videos on YouTube or wherever. Just having that foundation of them being introduced to it. If they don't know every single letter, don't worry. It's not going to be the end of the world for them. But that is the first thing that a lot of schools start teaching at the beginning, because if they don't know their ABCs, they don't know their sounds. If they don't know their sounds, they can't learn sight words. If they don't know sight words, they can't learn how to read. So it's all kind of like a little path where if your child doesn't understand the alphabet at the beginning of the year, it's not that they're going to do awful in kindergarten, but it's going to be a lot more challenging for them, may make them more frustrated, things that will become more challenging as the year goes on. So really just introduce them to basic ABCs, even like numbers 1 through 10. Super simple. Do that a couple times a day, just so that they're introduced to those easy numbers. Colors is really important as well. Again, it's all just those little baby steps along the way that'll help them do better throughout the year. Lastly, too, something that's important as well, not having to do specifically with learning, but having kids understand how to take care of basic needs. So that could include going to the bathroom, blowing their nose, asking the teacher for something. If they need something, have your child have the confidence and have the reason of, oh, I need to go to an adult for this problem, or if there's any type of emergency, have your children know how to ask an adult. And with knowing how to, again, sit still and listen to the teacher is super duper important, and that they respect, just having respectfulness when it comes to adults or other kids as well. They need to understand that they're not going to have all the attention on them at once. The teacher has to watch all 15, 16 plus kids. So just to understand that concept of this is maybe a different environment for kids who have never been to school before. So yeah, just learning those basic needs is really important and really helpful for the teacher as well.
That's great, Maggie. Thank you so much. What I'm hearing is something that's going to be great, I think, for a lot of us parents out there who are worried that their kiddo isn't going to be ready or up to the standard. So that's just very helpful for anxious mamas out there like myself. Basically, what I'm hearing is ABCs would be ideal, 1, 2, 3s, and basic like social skills and how to take care of yourself. Does that sound accurate?
Pretty
Great,
good.
great. Okay, thanks, Maggie.
You're welcome.
So, what do you think we need to know about how kids at this age learn? Like, are they going to learn a bunch from reading encyclopedias?
Absolutely. No. No. In my opinion, the biggest thing that, again, I use in my classroom for kindergarten age kids, they are called manipulatives. And that means that a lot of like hands-on activities. We all know kids love to sit still for a very long time. No. Kids love to be entertained. So when you are making your lesson, make it into, having, kind of going back to what I said before, doing something that they like. Have a themed day of learning about dinosaurs because your child loves dinosaurs. Maybe your kid or your child loves building blocks. Incorporate, connecting cubes when you're teaching about math or colors. But I think the biggest thing is that kids love to not sit down for very long.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure that you have things for them to be able to move, whether that's with their hands. What I love to do too is incorporate dancing or incorporate some type of movement that they can do, whether that's clapping, whether that's stomping their feet. Kids love to be active, so if you in any way can come up with a lesson that gets them up and moving and not sitting the whole time, they're going to understand that knowledge a lot better than just sitting there for 30 minutes to an hour listening to you talk. That's not really fun. So make it fun for them, because that's what learning can be. Learning is all about having fun.
So Maggie, does that mean that maybe a kid would like learning at Disney World?
Yes, absolutely.
Yay.
Please. Yes, with Disney, again, it's not, of course we all love the characters and the Mickey and the cotton candy and everything, but I think Epcot is an amazing place to take your children if you're able to, because of the different cultures, the different different countries, different types of foods that you can have them try. Again, be creative. That's what teaching is all about, is being creative.
My kids are in the background. Sorry.
It's all about being creative and having fun with your kids, because that's the joy of kids, is having fun, having them be excited about learning.
Adventure!
Adventure is out there.
Yeah! What are some of your favorite ways to teach? You mentioned a couple. Highlight your favorites.
I'm going to highlight 2 or 3 of them. So my top, let's say top 2, is definitely movement. I've definitely seen when I incorporate movement or dancing into my lessons, the kids respond a lot better and more positively than if I'm just if I just stand at a board and teach the whole time. So that can go to homeschooling as well. Like if you, if your kid has a favorite song, you could even write lyrics to go with it that have to do with letters and numbers, and again, have fun with it, especially through movement and song, and exercise, anything to get them up out of their seats. And the other thing I would say is, again, hands-on activities, especially at this age, because if you tell a child this is a square, and you say this is a square, but you have no shape or you have no picture or visual, they're not going to respond to it. I know, it's like they won't respond to it. So it's just important to have those visuals and hands-on activities to keep them motivated and engaged throughout the lesson.
Okay, so Maggie, is there anything else that you would want parents out there to know about their kiddos, and ways that they can help them learn, grow, and explore the world around them?
Again, I've said it probably multiple times throughout this video, but be creative when it comes to your lessons, because that's what makes it fun. Not just for your children, but for yourself, or for your parent, or whoever. Maybe you hire a tutor. Make it fun.
Maggie, do you do that sometimes? Do you tutor? I'm trying to get Maggie to join OutSchool because she would be an amazing tutor/teacher for your kiddo. Drop your comment down below to let her know that she should do that, because I think she should.
I will look into it. But anyways, I'm going to sum this up shorter because I'm going to ramble. Number 1, be creative. Number 2, have fun. Number 3, do things that you think your children will enjoy. Incorporate things into your lessons that your children will be engaged with, whether it's a favorite cartoon character, favorite color, favorite food. There's so many options, like I could list off. So especially do what you think your children will be engaged in mostly. Another thing that I use a lot during my time of teaching elementary school, and anyone can really use it, but it's a website called Teacher Pay Teacher. They're a wonderful website that you can get a lot of free materials off of. You just easily make an account. There are ways that you can get free materials, or you can buy them as well and support other teachers around the world who...
It's all right. Back on music, ABCs.
Woo! Good job.
Okay.
Teachers Pay Teachers, though, go check it out if you haven't, because again, great resources. We're supporting other teachers around the world. and using the materials that have helped their kids or their classrooms. So,
Maggie, do you have one?
I do have a Teachers Pay Teachers.
I'll link it down below
Yes.
if you're interested.
Yes.
They're great. Okay, well, thanks, Maggie, so much for talking with me, friend. I am so thankful that Maggie's in my life. She gives me a lot of fun adventures and fun tidbits of knowledge, especially while I'm entering this homeschool adventure. So thanks for talking with us today. Be sure to like this video and subscribe if you have any more questions. I may be able to convince Maggie to get an answer if you let us know down in the comments. If you have any specific questions, let us know. Also, check out the description if you want to see Maggie's Teacher Pay Teacher website or store. Whatever. If you want to check it out and get some great learning resources. Okay, love you guys. See you real soon, pals.
Bye.